This episode of Ty's I Help is brought to you by GoToAssist. What's up? It's time for another Ty's iPhone apps where I'll be showing you some cool apps that I've been using lately on my iPhone. Alright, so here are the apps that I'm going to be showing you guys today. A lot of these are games that are very simple but very addicting. I will start out with Flick Home Run. I actually just purchased the full version of this, the paid version, so I'm not familiar with everything in it, but the free version is fun also, but it just has limitations and it doesn't have as many things in it, obviously. I'll go ahead and start out. I'm going to go ahead and start out on Miners. They've got all kinds of different little games and stuff like that they're supposed to do, but the basic object of this is they're going to pitch you a baseball and you're going to try to hit it as far as you can by flicking your finger. You got a little pitch button right here, so you go ahead and tap that, and then you flick, and you try to hit it as far as you can. So as you see, I did alright there. There's a rainbow in the background, double rainbow. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, and you can actually, if it gives you the option, you can tap the little thing right there, and it'll tell you what it's going to pitch you. Because it actually will pitch you different balls. As you see, I did really bad right there. I got out. Alright. Booyah. But yeah, it'll pitch you different types of balls that will do different things. They'll go farther, they'll go faster, they'll give you more points. As you see up here, there's the points that I've got. But yeah, it's a pretty fun little game. There was a blue ball and I completely missed it. Okay, I'm not going to say anything about that. Alright, there we go. I got a little decent distance on that one. There's little balloons up there in the air that you can try to pop, which you get more points for. Let's see if I can go through here and get one. There we go. We got a 2 times ball coming out, which means I'm going to get 2 times the points. So I'm going to go ahead and flick. Let's see if I can do good on this one. There we go. It's got some juice behind it. Alright. I'm not doing really good. That's actually 331 feet. I think my farthest on the game is like 800 something, almost 900 feet. I can't do it good while I'm trying to get this on video because I'm having to hold my phone sideways. But you get the basic idea of the game. There's a ×3. I popped one balloon with that. Let's see if I can get another one. And there's actually, alright, there we go. I hit a home run, so I hit it into the stands. You can actually hit it way past that, and there's buildings past it, and it doesn't count. There went a fastball. I don't think I got a really good grip on it, but you see how fast that came compared to the other ones. But anyways, there's buildings and cars and stuff back here, and you don't actually get your feet marked, like how far you hit it, until it actually touches the ground. So it could bounce off of 6 buildings in a row and then hit the ground, and that's where the actual hit counts. So this is a fun little game. I think the paid version is like 99 cents, and the free version gives you a limitation on how far you can hit it. It only lets you hit it like 700 feet. But check it out. It's called Flick Home Run. It's addicting, and if you do get the paid version, you're going to get lots of little things. You got training, multiplayer, major, and then I can't even see what that says, something bonus. So it's a fun little game. Check it out, Flick Home Run. Alright, next up is an app called I'd Cap That. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Basically what this does is you take a picture with your camera and it's going to add a funny little caption to it. This is actually free. There are paid apps, which I'll show you one of them in a minute, that do a little bit more. But I like this one the best out of the ones I've used. There's the camera. I'm going to actually just take a picture of myself here. So there we go. Then you hit use. And as you see, what do you mean we're out of bacon? But yeah, it just adds funny little captions to it. It's free. It's fun to do with your friends because sometimes it'll pop up something and say something hilarious and it'll actually go along with the picture really well. All these things kind of go along with the pictures. I'll do another one for you. Just making funny faces. But yeah, you can just act like you're taking a picture of somebody and they'll be like, what? Because it adds a little funny caption to it. I don't know, me and my friends were playing around with it and I just thought it was hilarious. I'll show you another app called Snapchop. It's sort of a little bit dirtier, so if you're getting this for your kid or you're letting your kid play with this, maybe not. I wouldn't suggest that. But what I like about this one is you can do the same thing. You can snap a picture, which I'll do another one for you. And just making funny faces. You can snap a picture, stick it in her. Okay, we're gonna skip that one. That's what I meant. This one's kind of dirty. But you can tap over here and you can actually set it to only use your phrases, or you can just add in your own phrases. So I can hit this plus button right here and I can say, "What's up?" or something like that. And then if I want to, like I said, I can only turn on my phrases. So when I take a picture, what's up? So as you see, I made that one and I set it to only use my phrases. But if you don't have it set to do that, it'll just mix it in with all the other phrases that they have on the app and it'll throw it in there randomly. It's a fun little app. This one is $1. I would suggest you go with the iCap That. I just like how it looks better on the thing. There are a ton of these apps. If you just search Caption in the App Store, it'll give you a ton of these, and a lot of them are free. There may even be a free one that actually lets you put in your own phrases. But from what I've seen, I haven't seen that that. But definitely check out ICAP that, and I'll put a link to both of these in the description below. The next app I'm going to show you is a game, and it is called Pipe Roll. I think this is actually one of the top free apps in the App Store right now. I know it is free. I may be wrong about it being at the top, but whatever. It's an awesome game. I've been playing it for a while now. I'm pretty far into it. It's a super simple concept, but it's super addicting. And once I started playing it, I just couldn't stop. So basically what you're trying to do here is you're trying to interloop all of these pipes, so the plumbing systems and the water and the sewage and everything else you have, the gas, I think that's gas over here. You want to loop these all together and get them working so everything flows together correctly. And it does get very complicated. As you see, there is tons of little pipes for me to connect over here, and there's little houses and wells and stuff up here at the top that you need to connect together. I'm probably not going to be able to do this whole thing on video because it does take a while to get some of these done, but basically the concept is you're wanting to twist these pipes right here so you can actually connect these. The way you twist them is by tapping on them. One little tap on each pipe will turn it 90 degrees, and as you see, once I tap this, I'm going to go ahead and fill out this so you'll get a good example of what it does. Once you tap these and connect them to wherever the water or the whatever purple liquid this stuff is, it fills up. So you're trying to get it to the next thing. I actually hit back right there. Let me go back to it. So yeah, what you want to do is you fill up all these pipes and you get them connected together so they go to wherever it needs to go. This one right here, this purple, I think actually needs to go right here. This sewage right here can come from here and go to there. So you get the concept. I'm not going to be able to do the whole thing for you, but you just want to tap these pipes and rotate them until they all connect together and do what you need them to do. And it just gets more complicated the more you get into it. And I'm at the point right now where I definitely couldn't be able to do this all on video. But as you see right there, I connected that to the house. So now it's actually going where it needs to go. I'll go ahead and finish the little, what I'm calling sewage on this one. I think that might be all of that pipe. Maybe not. Nope, it still goes on even more. Let's see if I can finish that off. There we go. So as you see, that lit up green. I finished that one off, and you get the idea of it. You basically want to connect all these pipes together and fix the plumbing system. You're like a pipe placer, pumper kind of person, and it's fun, it's free, check it out. I'm telling you, you'll be addicted to it, even though it's super simple. The next game I'm going to show you is called Bike Race. Now if you guys have played Trials Evolutions on Xbox, it's like an arcade game. It sort of reminds me of it, but at the same time it's a little bit different. It's sort of like that game Line Racer, if you guys, or Line Rider, if you guys ever played that. They have a multiplayer and single player mode. I'll do the single player for now. Basically you got all kinds of different little options here. I've only unlocked the second, but this game is super fun. I think it's $1 in the App Store. I think it was free for a while, but now it might be paid, but it's worth $1. I'm telling you, this is so fun. So basically what you're going to do, I'm on the first level, that's why it's giving me this stuff. You want to lean forward or lean backward, and the way you do this is by tilting your phone left or right. And you want to tap to go. So when you tap on your screen, that's when you're going to get gas. So as you see, I'm going now, and I can lean back, and I just did a whole backflip. So I can give it gas and I'll launch. So you're sort of like riding across these lines, and you want to make it to the finish line, and it tells you your time here, 12.5 seconds. It's really simple, but it gets complicated. Like some of these levels you'll try 50 times before you actually complete it. So as you see here, there's little gaps and stuff that we're trying to beat. I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. You gotta like level it out once you're up in the air. You can't tilt it too much, you can't tilt it enough. Let me actually show you what happens when you mess up. Let me go through this little loop-de-loop. And I beat that one. So that one was 12 seconds. That was a pretty good time. All right, I'm gonna hit play, and then the next one I'm gonna actually mess up on. I'm gonna kill myself. If you run into any of these lines, or if you land upside down or anything like that, then you will mess up. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch the start. I'll just give it a little bit of gas, and I'm gonna tilt my phone. And you see, it leaves the wheels behind, but my bike and myself explodes. Let me actually show you going off of a jump. I just land on my back. Same thing happens. So you just get destroyed. So if you mess up or if you run into the end of a line, that does happen. And it gets seriously complicated. Like some of this stuff you'll have to, I messed up there. Some of this stuff, actually, let me go to one of the more difficult levels. So this one is the one I'm on right now. You gotta barely go on this one. And you gotta like bounce off these circles. And I already died. I'm telling you, this gets complicated, and it's super fun. It's like super addicting. Definitely worth $1. But yeah, as I was saying, it kind of reminds me of that Trials game, how you gotta like land on stuff. If you guys have ever played that, but it's definitely a lot different than Trials. Here we go. Here's a big loop. Yeah, that one's hard. I'm not gonna be able to do this on video. I'll go back. Actually, I hit skip, so now I'm probably gonna be on a harder one. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Ooh, I about messed up there. I did mess up. Oh, no. Yep, I didn't make it. So as you see, if you don't clear one of these things, you'll just fall into the abyss below. And there we go, I ran into the end of the line. So you see, like, you have to make it above the line. You have to clear it, or you will die. You'll run into the line and you'll explode. Oh, I made it there. Alright, so I'm not going to sit here and play this forever. It's really fun. There's tons of levels and tons of little worlds. So definitely check this out. It's worth $1. This next game is also super addicting. Some of you guys actually may laugh at how simple the concept is, but I'm telling you, don't knock it until you try it. It is called Slide. I think it's free, but they do have like annoying ads that pop up all the time. Not in the middle of playing, but like after you're done playing. So you got classic, twist, slide to play doubles, and then you got play revenge, and you can slide for your achievements that you got. I'll play the classic version. As you see, I just slid. And that's basically the concept of it. You just slide. These are all slide to the right. I'll show you twist in a minute, which has slide to the right and left. These come in faster and faster and faster and faster. And some of them will be popping up multiple like at once. So you want to go faster and faster, and you just slide to the right and slide to the right and slide to the right. You get the concept of it. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like when you lose. See, these filled up really quick. So there we go. And there's a pop-up ad like I was talking about. So I got 40 points on that one. You can share it. You can replay it. I'm just going to go home, and I'll play twist to show you exactly how that works. So there's a slide to the left. There's a slide to the right. There's a slide to the right. Left, right, 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 left. I sound like I'm in the army. Left, left, right, left. We'll play doubles. This is where a lot of the time 2 comes in at once. So there we go. I got 2. Not all the time, but you see right there, 1's coming in, 1. There's doubles, so you got to do 2 fingers at once. You don't have to. You can do these one by one if you want to, but it just makes it a little bit more complicated, and it fills up a little bit faster. But these are all slide to the right and not slide to the lefts. But yeah, this is super addictive. I'll show you play revenge. So this actually mixes them all together. This is actually left, right, or doubles. This really gets complicated, but it's super fun. It's a simple concept. You're just swiping to the left and right, but it gets really fun, and it gets faster and harder as you go. So check it out. Again, it is free in the App Store, and it is called Slide. Next up is a game called Cliff Diving. This is actually just a little stick figure app, and they apparently have a lot of little stick figure games. If you go on more, they have all of their games here. There's a lot of little stick figure games. I'm just going to show you this one though. I'm going to go ahead and hit start. So right now it's asking me to do a header. So what you try to do is you jump off the cliff, and you want to rotate your person by tapping the spin button, which I'll show you in just a second. But right now it's wanting me to go head first. So I'll show you exactly what that means. And I'll show you in a minute what it does once you do it. So I'm going to tap here. This actually makes you jump, and this makes you flip. So I'm going to go ahead and tap jump. I'm barely wanting to do it here, so I want to go head first in. It gives you 5 little scores. You're trying to get how many points they ask you to get, and you're trying to do exactly what they want you to do. And then here at the bottom, it has the angle you hit the water. Obviously, you want to hit it at a like 0-degree angle or whatever. You know what I mean? You want to hit it at the best angle possible, depending on what you're doing. So I failed again. You have so many attempts. You only have 3 attempts to fail. There we go. That one has to be good. 7, 7, 7, 8. All right, so I passed all that. I got 36 out of 34 points, or I needed to get at least 34 points from the judges, and the judges gave me good points. All right, so as you see, the cliff is getting higher now. Now what they want me to do is do a front flip. So I need to do exactly a front flip and land feet first in the water. So let's see if I can do this right. Oh. Failed. I got the front flip almost. Well, I said I actually did get the front flip. I just didn't land in the water right. There we go. That one had to be good. 10, 9, 9, 10, and 8. And that's the highest score you can get is a 10. And I've got 10s across the board sometimes. So I got a 3% at dive in there. Let's go ahead and tap for the next one. Let's see. Now we got 1.5 flips. So what 1.5 flips means is I want to do a full front flip, or 1.5 front flip, sorry. I want to do a full front flip, and then I want to spin another half a front flip and land in a dive. So let's see if I can do this. Jump. Yay, I think I did it. Oh, I did it. First try, booyah, and I had a 28% degree dive in. But yeah, you get the idea of it. You can also do backflips on here. I don't think I'll make it far enough in this video to show you what a backflip looks like, but it's pretty much the same thing, except you just do a backflip. Yeah, I'm over rotating everything. It's fun, it's simple, I think it's free, it might be $1, but definitely check this out. It is a fun game, and it is called Cliff Diving. The last app I'm going to show you guys is called Turbo Scan, and what this app does is turns your iPhone into a scanner. So if you're not around a scanner, or you're just broken and you need to scan some kind of document, this is going to save your life, or at least it saved mine in one circumstance. So it's definitely worth the $5 it costs in the App Store. So if you have an iPhone 4S, this is going to work fantastically with the back-facing camera. But if you have an iPhone 4, I haven't used it on that, so I can't tell you how well it's going to work, but I'm guessing it will work just fine, because the iPhone 4 is still a great camera. With the iPhone 4S, it works fantastically, and the images come out perfectly clear. So I'm going to actually go ahead and demonstrate to you how this works now. So up here at the top, you have a few different options to choose from. You can select your camera from your photo album, or you can use Sure Scan 3, which takes a picture of the document you're taking 3 times. It makes it just better quality, but for me the camera feature works just great. So I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to take a picture of this little document I have right here. Actually, it's some recipes from the Harry Potter cookbook, but whatever, ignore that. So what you do is you want to actually line it up with your document. You can go ahead and tap to focus, and then you're just going to take a picture, and you also have the option for flash there. So I'm going to take a picture of it, it's saving it, and what it automatically does is it goes ahead and highlights where exactly you want to select. And as you see right here, it's turned into a document. It doesn't look like it does on the paper. It looks actually even better on here, and it looks like it's more like in a document. And I can adjust the frame if I want to if it didn't get it right, but normally every time I've used it, it's got it pretty much perfectly correct. So I'm going to hit done there, so the frame is adjusted. And there's the document. You can change the color of it, which I don't notice anything that it does for me. I guess that's just the text changing. Yeah, that's actually changing the color text. I just learned that. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit next. And then what it's going to do is save it. And if you want to, you can add more pages to it. So I got another recipe over here. So if I want to do that, let me go ahead and take a picture of this one. Go ahead and tap to focus so it looks all clear. And then I'm going to take a picture. It's going to center it up for me. Actually, I didn't get it right that time. There we go. Just all I gotta do is drag it, and it actually zooms in as you drag it, if you can see that right there. So I'm gonna hit done. The frame is now adjusted, and then I'm going to hit next. So now we have a 2-page document. So I'm gonna hit close, and I'm gonna go back to the main menu. And I did it before here, so I'm just gonna select this, and this is actually a 2-page document now. So if I wanna tap on that, I can see it, and it looks amazingly clear. I can zoom in on it. Can do that, so you see how clear the text is. It looks a lot better than it would have if I'd have taken the picture just from my phone. Like, it clears it out, it makes it look like it's an actual document, and it looks amazing. And then there's page 2, and I can actually scroll back and forth through these. Now what's cool about this is you can do individual pages if you want to. You tap this little button right here, and you can email it to yourself. Email page as a PDF, email it as a JPEG image, save it to your camera roll, or you can print the page. But since this is a multiple page document, I can also do both of them at once. So I can email it as a PDF to myself, just hit email as PDF, and it goes ahead and makes the file, attaches it to the email, and it says scanned with Turbo Scan. So this app is super helpful if you don't have access to a scanner, and it works fantastically well and makes your documents that you take pictures of and scan look just amazing. So this is definitely worth the $5 if you're going to use it. Now before we head out of here, let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video, GoToAssist. Working in IT can be unpredictable and challenging. There are people who need your help right away, pulling you in all directions, and things can break down at any time. And that's why you should check out GoToAssist by Citrix, because it will help you stay on top of everything. GoToAssist is SaaS based and is purpose built to give you more control over your IT world. You can use the world-class remote support to solve your users' problems quickly from anywhere. And GoToAssist monitoring gives you customizable dashboards displaying performance of all network, servers, and desktops. Plus, proactive alerting allows you to fix small issues before they become big problems. GoToAssist is easy to use, sets up in minutes, and is from Citrix, a trusted leader in IT. If your IT world is complicated, it will give you everything all in one place and make it easier for you to manage it. Sign up for your special 30-day free trial today. Visit GoToAssist gotoassist.com, click the try it free button, and enter promo code TIE. Again, that is gotoassist.com, promo code TIE. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click the like button down below. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out a lot. And if you want to download any of the apps that I showed you in this video, I'll put the links down there in the description below. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I do videos like this all the time, so make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!